Hello, my third grade friends, and we are doing the week 11, day 4 math review answers. So you should have spent 10 minutes on the questions, solving them the best you can. Now you're checking your answers and correcting them if necessary. Okay, let's get started. Which equation is the same as 3 times 2? Okay. Well, I see 2 times 3 equals 6, 6 times 3 equals 8. These are all my different options, okay? This one, hopefully you were like, commutative property. Commutative property. I think I spelled that wrong, but commutative property. If I have 3 groups of 2 that equal 6, well, the same thing would be 2 times 3. Okay, so the answer is A. Even though, because it equals the same thing. 3 groups of 2 is the same as 2 groups of 3. Okay? 301 minus 89. Okay, I'm going to set this up in standard algorithm form. If you haven't been borrowing, we need to try to learn to borrow, okay? So, I have 1, and I want to subtract 9. Unfortunately, I can't do that. So, I go to the tens. Can I borrow anything here? I can't, because there is a 0 here. So, I have to go to the hundreds. So, I'm going to make this 2 or 200, and then that will give this one an extra 10 right here, but I still need to borrow it from here, so I borrow this. I'm going to borrow a 10 over here. So really what this is saying, 11 plus 90 plus 2 is still 301 if you were to work that out. So hopefully you saw how I borrowed it. Now I have 11 and I can minus 9, which is true. So 11 minus 9 is 2. I have 90 because I had to borrow, I gave this one a 10 right here, but then I had to borrow a 10 to make this one 11. So 90 minus 80, or 9 minus 8 is 1. And I have 2 left over here. 2 minus 0, because there's nothing in the 100 spot, is 2. So it's 212. I'd like for you to try borrowing, but if you figured it out a different way, that's totally fine. Circle the rectangle. So a rectangle has 4 equal sides, yes, and they have 90-degree angles. Okay, so these all have 90-degree angles. But what makes a rectangle is they don't have 4 equal sides, sorry. They have 2 sides that are the same. Okay, so this, let's give this like a 4. Let's say that's a 4 and this is an 8 and this is an 8. Well, this one's all equal sides, like 4, 4, 4, 4. So a rectangle has 2 sides. 2 sides match. One side is one length and the other side is the other length. If we have one group of 8, we have 8. If we have 5 groups of 2, but I know the commutative property, so that would be, or I could say 2 groups of 5, which would 5 plus 5 is equal to 10, or we could say 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 also equals 10. That's what that multiplication equation equals. 9 times 2, so, or 9 plus 9, or 2 plus 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 2. So we could skip count by 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Or 9 plus 9 equals 18. So if you notice, really, multiplication is just addition, repeat addition, which we've gone over this. Okay. Please make sure you have the answers correct on your paper, that you are showing your work on your paper that you're turning in. And the word of the day is going to be, we had Jolly, Polar Bear, Holly, cookie. Okay, so the word of the day is cookie, the secret word of the day. Okay, we'll see you next time.